Anthony DiLorenzo joins us now live on the phone with some more information. Anthony?
Hello, Logan and Lori. I can tell you the scene right now. We're here at the fire department, which is serving as a staging area for both parents to pick their children up, most of which have already gone home with their parents. The kids that were okay, that were evacuated from the school, they told the parents to report here to the Sandy Hook Fire Department on Dickinson. They got their kids. Such a dramatic and emotional scene for lots of parents who are coming here and just holding their children tight, knowing that they were safe and sound back in their arms after the unknown when they just got that call, hearing that there was a gunman inside of their children's school. So for a lot of parents, a big sigh of relief, a lot of tears being shed this morning and this afternoon here. One parent is joining me right now, David Freeman. His child, and two children rather, go to another school in town, but in the immediate moment of news, he had really no idea what was going on. So David, can you walk me through what happened around 9:30?
From the emergency response system in town Newtown, that says that all schools were in lockdown, and there was a shooter at one of the schools. We were not informed of the exact school, so immediately, I got my car and was heading towards my children's school, and found out that it was at a different school. Then I came right down to the scene, and as I know some parents whose kids who attend the Sandy Hook school, it was a very sobering feeling that I got, coming down to see the scene here and to see these parents who are in complete shock, and just to be here to comfort them and to be part of it. It's unbelievable that something like this in our town could happen. I know that tends to be said a lot by other towns, but this truly is a small New England town, and it really is a shocker.
And your kids are okay there in one of the other schools that was in lockdown, but take me through that unknown and what was going through your mind at that moment, as was going through a lot of parents' minds.
Yeah, my kids are in lockdown. They're okay. They're safe. We did get another call from the principal of our school saying that all the kids were safe. And the feeling that I got was immediate. I was in immediate shock. I wanted to race to my kids' school, hug them, hold them, be with them, take them home, and comfort them. And it's actually still a little nerve-wracking not having my kids next to me, not knowing that I have them in my hands. Although I do have trust and faith in our school system, and I'm very proud to be part of this community that is so caring and concerned for children and our children are safe.
Dave, can you tell me whether or not that they practice lockdowns and drills like this, so if something, God forbid, was to happen like it did today, that they would know what to do and how to react?
I would say they probably do. They seem to be very, very well aware of how to do it, and then they're good at it. I've never heard of them to do it, but I'm sure that they do. Our kids come home, once a week saying that they have a fire drill, so I'm assuming that also includes.
Right. And you have a friend that works here at the Sandy Hook School. What have you heard?
Well, I just heard there's mixed reports going on right now, but I heard that the principal had been injured, and there was two shooters. That also that the children are now safe with their respective parents.
And we should point out not all children we can't account for. Right now, I just had a word with the assistant fire chief who said they're still at the school right now going through and trying to account for each student to make sure that they know where everyone is, if any students are injured, who those students are, and any more students that need to be treated. So still a fluid situation going on right now at the Sandy Hook School. So Dave, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We're glad your children are safe, and good luck to you guys. And Logan and Lori, I can also tell you that I've seen members from the FBI, the ATF, and as Lori was talking about before, various agencies here from the state that are still responding. Just a few minutes ago, there were still ambulances leaving from the Sandy Hook School here on Dickinson. They didn't have their lights or sirens on. They were just pulling out as normal. So that could either be a bad thing, meaning there were no more people to transport to the hospital, or they were still accounting for the injured at that point, and they were too gravely injured to be transported. Definitely a situation that we're keeping an eye on here, and we'll report back just as soon as we learn more. Back to you guys.
Anthony, I know you're at the fire department there, and it's hard to get more information. We've been reading some tweets that possibly a student's father might have been the shooter. Are you getting any information concerning that?
No, Logan, unfortunately, all that information is still being held close to the vest by authorities. We're, again, as we've been talking about, waiting for that press briefing from the state police where hopefully all those details will be released. But as that father just mentioned, we heard that the principal possibly was among the injured here. And in fact, I just saw Governor Malloy has just arrived here on scene with his staff. He's heading into the schoolyard right now, the Sandy Hook School. So Governor Daniel Malloy has now responded here to this very tragic day in Newtown, where we're hearing reports of multiple people shot after a gunman stormed into classrooms into this school and opened fire. And we are hearing, again, that there were fatalities associated with this situation. So again, the governor coming here to lend his support, his help, and sort of figure out what's next for this town and what's next for the state.
Anthony, if I recall correctly, did you speak with the principal's daughter who said that that she was looking for the principal the last time we talked?
I did. In fact, she was with a friend. They were emotional, they were teary-eyed, and they were rushing to the school because obviously they got the news. She knows her mom works here, but she hadn't heard from her mom. So certainly not, definitely an uneasy feeling for her daughter just to not get any word from her. So she couldn't tell me whether or not she knew in fact that her mom was among the injured, but those are some of the reports that we are getting at this point. She said her mom had worked here for just about 2 years.
So it's